Hey everyone, hope everything is going well as we journey on our 40 days of prayer and fasting. I think we would all agree that one of the greatest relational struggles that we all face today in the culture we live in is that of distractions. It seems that every restaurant that we go to has as many TVs on the wall as there are channels on cable network. And then we all have our own technology that sits on the table near us, and it's chiming with every notification and reminder. And all of that, besides the fact that we have internal struggles with paying attention or focusing in on people as they speak to us and as we speak to them. You know, our relationship with the Lord has the same struggles and the same challenges that we face. Now, I'm reminded of a verse in the book of Isaiah, chapter 26, verse number 3, and this is what it says. It says, "Thou wilt keep him in perfect peace, whose mind is stayed on thee, because he trusteth in thee." The one word that really catches my attention is that word "stayed." It's an idea of focused attention. It's the concept that it's a hard-working, determined desire to pay attention to something that someone is saying. And God is asking that of us as well. When our mind is stayed on Him, it doesn't mean there are no distractions. It means we're determined to fight through the distractions. Remember when my girls were young and I really wanted to get their attention, or they really needed to hear something that I had to say, I would grab their little cheeks and I would pull them in close and I would say, "Now look at me, look at me, look me in the eyes." And, you know, their eyes might be looking all over the place, trying to get back to the TV or whatever. And I say, I just need your attention for a moment. And in much the same way, God is looking for that type of focused attention. He's saying, if you will stay your attention or keep your attention on me, I've got some things that will help you and some things to say. Well, how do we do that? Well, one thing is to do all that we can in our own control or power to remove distractions that we have in life. And maybe that is finding a different place to spend our time with the Lord, or maybe it's putting some quiet worship music on in the background. Whatever your creative mind comes up with that will be a help to you, do that. But then the other thing is working toward engagement as we spend time with the Lord. Maybe that means starting a journal where you are writing as God's speaking to you. Maybe that is memorizing a verse by focusing on each individual word and discovering what that word means. Maybe it's reading your Bible with a pen in your hand, but it's a desire to be engaged in that conversation. Don't forget what the benefit is that God offers. He says, "Thou wilt keep him in perfect peace, whose mind is stayed on thee." Perfect peace God offers to those who are willing to fight through those distractions that we often face, to be determined to focus in as we have our time in our relationship with the Lord. So let's do that. Let's do all that we can to have that focused attention, to be stayed on the Lord, and look at the benefits that will happen. Well, until tomorrow, I encourage you to pray more than you did yesterday.